hey, you're supporting filmmakers from 35 years ago.
Yeah,
It's great.
It's fine. I'll watch it again.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
I mean, it's honestly, it's worth a purchase in my mind. Like, if I was, when I went to look for it, if it would have been a buy or rent situation where it wasn't streamable, or free stream, I would have bought it. Like, it's not something that I'm like, oh, thank God it was streaming. I didn't want to have to spend money to rent or buy it. Like,
Sure.
I would have bought it. Like, I wouldn't have thought twice about it. So, I mean, it's worth it because it is a bizarre time capsule of funny and murder and Tim Curry just being Tim Curry. And it's beautiful.
It's a genuine popcorn flick.
It really is. Like, I was watching it and I genuinely was like, I need popcorn for this. Like, I went and made popcorn. Normally, I don't like eating when I watch movies, but there are certain movies that just require popcorn, and this is one of those. This is one
movies. Of them. This is a when you can see your friends again. This is a get together, make a lot of snack food, throw stuff at the screen, have a good time movie.
Oh yeah, very much so. Like Rocky Horror. Like it's more about the experience
a little
you have
different, but yes.
Yeah. I mean,
as far as I know, there is no ritualized action to go along with Clue.
That's true. Potato, tomato, tomato, potato.
But, we could create one.
We should.
We as a group can create ritualized actions for Clue. Submit your suggestions.
I'm just thinking, though, like, it would probably require renting out a theater and people bringing in nooses and pipe wrenches and handguns. We probably would only have one event before we got that shut down.
You'd have to find stand-ins, non-lethal stand-ins for these things, Ian.
Tonight on this evening's news, there was a murder at the movie theater with a pipe.
Yeah.
In the theater.
In the theater with the pipe. Oh, no.
Oh, man. They only had one of those jokes in it, too. And it was in only one of the endings. It was that final ending where Mr. Green, or what's his name?
It was me in the hall with the revolver.
Yeah. That's the only time they actually reference the game, really.
Well, there's a point when they're trying to start solving where he says we have to figure out who with what in what room. He outlays the premise of the game in one line.
Well, but that in itself is them playing the game. Like, it's not
right, but it's literally like he says the box text.
That's fair. Okay, I'll give you that. But like, other than those two things, like, it's not like the
right.
Wink, wink.
Although
nudge,
they did
nudge.
very carefully lay out the mansion exactly like the board game. The secret passages connect to the correct rooms that they do in the board game.
So what's really fun is I watched this as a younger kid, and I didn't watch it for a long time. And in that period of time where I didn't watch it, there's a game called Gary's Mod, which is a mod on, Half-Life and Counter-Strike and stuff like that. And there's little games you can play in it. And one of them is called Murder Hunt. And it's one person is the murderer, and they're hidden. Like, everyone looks the same, and they have a knife, and they can kill people.
Great.
And you have to do it secretly, because there's one person who's like, the rest are just innocent people, but there's also one person who's innocent that has a handgun that can shoot the murderer.
Okay.
And so it's all about hiding and like sneaking and being inconspicuous and convincing people that you're innocent when you're not, yada, yada, yada. Very like Clue-ish. And one of the big main maps that you play it on is a digital recreation of the Clue mansion. And I didn't realize it until watching it. this time, where it's like, holy shit, that is I know every bit and nook and cranny of that place, because I've been playing it. I didn't realize I was playing Clue in a game called Murder Hunt. It is just really interesting.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's just really fun to be like, oh, I know where that secret passage goes behind that picture. Like, oh. But yeah, fun stuff. All right. Is there any other final thoughts that you wanted to say about the movie before we wrap up?
It's fun. It's very 80s. It's set in the 50s, but it's very, very 80s does 50s visually.
Yes.
But I mean, definitely watch it. It's a fun movie. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah. Very fun movie. Looking at it from a filmography, like a filmmaking standpoint, it's very generic. Like it's not anything special filmmaking wise, but you don't watch this movie for how it was filmed. You watch it for the interactions between the characters. And
it's almost
Go ahead.
It's almost theatrically paced.
Yes.
It feels more like you're watching a play with its timing and comedy than a movie.
Definitely.
Which is not saying anything special about the cinematography, but is a fun vibe.
Yeah. Well, it makes it feel like the story is unraveling in front of you rather than you being a part of it and you feel more like a fly on the wall rather than a part of the scenario, which is a unique perspective from it. For a movie to take, and it's just really interesting, and it's just fun to watch, and it's just fun to see these amazing actors and actresses just have fun. Like you could tell they were having fun on the set because it looked like it was just a fun shoot to do. So yeah, I mean, go watch this movie if you haven't. If you have, watch it again. Watch all 3 endings; they're fun. Little cringy, but fun.
In fact, good luck finding a way to not watch all 3 endings without fast forwarding.
Yeah, that's true.
You'd have to have an actual DVD that gave you the option.
That's right.
Because all the digital copies are the 3 set.
That's what Amazon should do. They should, if you stream it, just base it off of your algorithm.
Choose an ending for you.
When you click play, it just plays a random ending. That would be awesome.
The movie's only like an hour, 40 minutes with all 3 endings.
Yeah. Like,
It is not very long.
I'm pretty sure was only hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, it was only 90 minutes with all 3 endings.
And each ending is like a good 5 to 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be like an hour 15 without the other 2.
Pretty much, yeah. Really though, like it's all the ending, really though. Like,
yes.
As soon as like the bodies start dropping, then everything starts falling into place. But it's so good though. Go watch it.
Definitely.
Watch it again. Watch it. Watch 3 endings. It's great. Do we actually have a movie coming out that we can watch? Or are we still fully quarantined and having to beg for votes on what movie to watch?
I think we have at least another episode that'll be quarantined. We live in California. California is probably going to be one of the last states to open back up, is my suspicion.
Yeah.
We were one of the first to go under. The western states have this pact about opening up together, and there has been no news as to when that would start, so I'm guessing we'll have a few more episodes quarantined.
Yeah, the last I heard was beginning of May, possible partial reopenings, but that was like a month ago.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard anything else other than, that we're probably going to be having to stay locked down for longer than we want to.
I think it'll probably be a few more episodes.
Yep.
So we'll have another vote up.
Yep. Also, maybe if you want to send in some suggestions on what we put up for vote.
Definitely.
Send those to us either on Facebook or if we have the ability to on Patreon. Send us some suggestions that we can put up for vote. So yeah, send us movies that you want us to see and talk about.
They might not get it on this vote, but they'll get it on the next for sure.
For sure.
For sure. Unless they're horrifying and offensive. Be good people.
Yeah, be good people. Or not. We're not your parents. Do what you want. It's America.
Be
but
good
stay
people
inside.
if you want to be included in our fun stuff.
This is America. Do whatever you want, but stay inside. Don't touch your face.
This is the world right now, Ian. Do whatever you want, but stay inside.
So bizarre. Anyways. This has been another episode of Quarantined Casual Cinephilia. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you in the next one.
Especially Jenny, Jake, and Pam.
Oh, shoot! We almost forgot. That would have been terrible.
I didn't almost forget.
Oh, it's
You
because
just
you're
tried to end the episode before I got there.
Well, you're just a better person than I am.
I know.
Jenny, Jake, and Pam, you guys rock. Thank you guys so much. You're part of the good people.
That's how we determine the good people.
Oh, that's shady.
Uh-huh.
If you want to be a good people, be a good people.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. All right.
Goodbye.
We'll see you in the next one. Bye.